Hey and welcome to Alpha One. In this episode I'm going to show you my unique strategy that I'm using for Pocket Option, where I have managed to build the account you see up there with just $100. Okay, so you can also copy my trades completely for free. Just use the link you see up here right now and you can copy my trade, see the screen like you see it now, only it will be live. So I will trade for you and you can follow my trades exactly. So if you're interested about that, also check out, the link is below the video also. Finally, if you like this type of videos, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on this bell notification so you never lose a video from me. And also, if you have any question, put them below the video. Now, I do have a few sessions throughout the day, and some of the sessions I post in Telegram and WhatsApp and Twitter. So if you want to just follow completely for free also, where you just see I take a screenshot of the trade, I show where to enter, show all these stuff things for Forex and binary option, make sure you join WhatsApp, Telegram below, and also Twitter. But Telegram and WhatsApp, I put the most information, okay? So if you have choice, choose one of them. So that's it for the introduction for this video. Now let's see if we can do some trading. So now let's see what we can find. I have very specific areas I like to be trading. I like actually the one down here. We can mark it so you can see. I think I would like to take a line down to around here. So if you come down there again, we will take a $100 trade. There we take up quite easily. We take a 30-second close. The entry was not perfect but good enough. I think we can take one more there just to make sure. That was a better entry. So now we can just sit back and collect our money. If we break down, we will take a 200 hedging position. Let's see. So if we lose this trade, we will take a $200 hedging position. We do that now because he did close below, just to make sure. Looks like the hedging position is going to be lost. Let's see. I think actually we won the hedging also. The reason I will explain for you now. We were actually lucky that we won the hedging, but by the way, if you have not won the hedging, we will be more or less in zero for the trade. But the reason for the hedging position is that I did see he did close with the bar below, and when you close with the bar below, that means the market is ready to go more down. So this time around we actually won every single trade. Actually we did not win the first, you see here, but we won the two next. So in this case, we can see we spent $400. So to do then, we take minus 400. We take then plus 358 plus 179, and we made a profit of $137. So now once again, I will explain why I did hedge. So you see I did put a line here, right? We see that bars, they typically close up here, but we see that you have the spikes down. So I made sure I did put a line, not in the bottom of the line, the spikes, but in almost to it. That means every time I come down here, I can safely take a buy trade, because you see he closed always a little above it, right? But if I see a bar like this that closed below, I know he's ready to continue downwards, like you see he do now. So that's why I did take two trades here of 100. One that was a little bad entry, and the second one that was a better entry. This was the worst entry, the first one, right? Then, when I did see he closed it below my line, I knew then that okay, he will want to go down. Then I did take a $200 trade downwards. I was not expecting that he would go all the way up here before he closed it, but he closed it below our entry and we made money. But most of the time when you see this, he just got right down. Like you see here, we go here and he just go down. So in that way, yes, we as he chose to go a little up, we managed to close this one in profit. But even though if that will not happen, we will just have a small loss if he did hedge down. So that's hedging. Hedging makes so our losses get less, and when we get good lines, when we can trade them, we can trade, and when finally the lines are broken, our support or resistance area are broken, then we hedge and we get smaller losses. But in this case, we basically made profit both ways, so that was amazing. So that is how you can get out of positions. So let's say we had lost this one. We basically would have just a small loss of $42 instead of a loss of $200. You see the difference? Because we had a total trade of 2. So if I had one good entry and I would have just taken one trade, I would have just a loss of $21 if I hedge it, because then I would hedge with just $100. So that is how we can make good money with binary option, that we hedge out of trades that go the wrong way for us. So this only works good if you're trading like me with areas where we see that we have support and resistance. So for example, up here, I can show you. Up here, I would have marked it like this, because I see here, then I would think, okay, here we came, I would have entered with a short, I would have won. Here, once again, I would enter with a short and I would have won. Here, I would have entered and I would actually hedge it here. And we see that he broke down after, so I would have lost the hedge, but I would have actually have won the first trade. So it's not always you would win with a hedging trade, but then at least you win with a trade that you had original put up, that was a short. So as you close it down here, you would have won with the original trade and you would lost the hedge. But you always, if you do this, always hedge, because then you are saving yourself a lot of worries. You make your losses so low. Okay, so that's a way I do things, and I have been very successful with it. So you can just see here, we are printing money. Yes, we have losing trades, but we hedge them, like you see here, I hedge it, and we come out in profit all the time. So if you start to do this in the market, you will do so good. And also, I can't stress enough, if you trade together with me, while I'm trading, I will explain what I'm planning to do so you can do the same. So there will be no surprises for you. So I will say that if we break this line, if we go and close below the line, then we will go in the market down. Then we will hedge. And the hedge order need to be the same value as the long value. So here we had 2 trades of 100. Then of course I needed to hedge with 200 after. So if you always keep these rules, you will do amazingly good with binary option. Binary option, yes, sometimes you can feel the market and the brokers are against you. But if you start to implement this way of trading I did show you right now, you can turn every advantage to yourself. You know, it's like you are the casino, you are controlling the market, not the broker. So in that way, the broker hate this strategy, but hey, we are here to make money, right? So with that, have an amazing day, and check out the video you see up there right now. Seems like YouTube thinks that this is a video you should see. So with that, have an amazing day.